Peddler Bike Shop, Phenom Cycling Club, Bridging the Gap Cycling, coming to a race near you. First driveway of the year.
First driveway.
How'd that go, man? What'd you think? It's good to be back.
It's good to be back.
It's real good to be back.
It's good to be back, bro, for sure. What did you? Yeah. I mean, what did you think? What do you think of the whole thing?
You know, I'm stoked on racing being back. I'm not in the greatest position right now because I got a bum knee, but that really didn't stop me from mixing it up out there, which which was fun until it wasn't. But no, it was a good time.
Do they know about the knee?
Yeah, I guess not. So a couple 2-3 weeks ago, I was riding my bike home from work up in Dallas and had a little run-in with a car. They came and passed me and then immediately turned right, so chopped the front wheel and I went down pretty hard on my knee. I've been off the bike for about 2.5 weeks before driveway came around, and that was the first time I got on the bike since. Knee's still pretty swollen. It's not great to walk on, but it actually feels pretty good on the bike. But I was telling Ellis before we started the race that I had a goal: just sit in, race smart, conserve energy, take care of my knee, and just try and finish as well as I could without expending too much. And that went out the window as soon as the race started. I think I was on the front of the group by halfway through the first lap.
Crazy, flying, man.
I was chasing
really
down
fun.
attack after attack and didn't stop until I dropped myself.
And I yelled. You'll see it, y'all. I'm gonna put a driveway video out here. I don't know which one to look at. But yeah, it's gonna be out there, man. I told him I was just like, it's slowing down right now. Just wait on it, and it wasn't really the fitness.
I mean, it slowed up and I caught back on, but as soon as it went off again, really my knee was flared up too bad that I couldn't go with it. So I pulled out probably about 6-7 minutes before the end of the race. Really looking back at it,
That close,
but that's fine. I raced dumb, but we'll use it as a learning experience, and we've got another race coming up in Dallas area within the next few days.
It's just gonna be crazy. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get you guys some video on that. I think Kanten has like 8 cameras on his bike, so you guys gonna get a lot of content coming out pretty soon, especially because it's the season. So now we're just gonna keep going,
just hitting you with
keep going and keep going. But like, damn, those 2 guys, we keep seeing them everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, when we both live in a place that has a strong weekly crit,
for sure,
and I'm gonna be coming down here once a month for it. 100%. I mean, we'll be able to get out 4, 5, 6 crit videos a month, which is pretty crazy.
For sure, which is, that's the blessing of being here. It's what they call it, opportunity cost.
Yeah.
This is the opportunity cost of being in a place like this. So, 100%.
So what about you? How'd you feel during the race?
Oh, man.
You raced a lot smarter than me.
I was sticking to our plan. It was cool. I raced my race. And just really just sat in and try not to do too much and try to just feel people out, because everybody else was for a pace spin last week, which was a 3-day race, and a lot of those guys have already have some racing in the legs, but we kind of skipped that and now are into the first official driveway week. So just trying to see where people are at, see how people handling abilities are, and just trying to sit in the right places to make sure I can not spend too much energy fighting somebody, and also being able to just watch the race while somewhat still being in it, But it was a good time. I think I got like 10th.
Yeah, you got a top 10.
I got a top 10.
Top 10 first race of the season. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's definitely where we want it. And I that was kind of like one of the goals. It's like nothing less than 10. Mm-hmm. And for me to hit there, it's cool, but like we definitely could go a lot better. We can definitely do a lot more. and I haven't really had efforts that hard. Maybe. This is my first. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, y'all, this is the first time I'm actually doing structured training, so this has been pretty cool. Actually having a plan and then just showing up to a race and just trusting the plan. So that was also interesting because I was like, "Yo, I'm dying," and then I was like, "Yo, you actually have money in the bank." Just now at this point, race smart, and that's going to be the biggest difference. So smart-esque.
Yeah, that's probably a big difference if you look at our files from the race.
Yeah.
Mine, I think I averaged 190 BPM heart rate and maxed out and even 200.
Yeah.
And I don't think you quite hit that.
Yeah. Also, because I probably didn't pack my strap. Usually we bike to the race, so I would have everything, and Kent came down, so we took the car.
Yeah, with my bum knee, I wanted to make sure that I didn't waste what pedaling power I had before the race getting there, or like just destroy it in the race and then have to ride back.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that would have been pretty awful.
Yeah. So it was calculated moves. So I was thankful for not having to look down and see my heart rate at 180 and be like, I'm dying, or 190 and be like, oh, I'm about to die right now, and then sprinting and seeing 200 and be like, oh my God, I should breathe right now, or I actually might die. So
it's funny. I collapsed my Wahoo screen all the way down so it only showed time and speed.
Yeah. 100%.
So like I didn't, I had the heart rate strap monitoring, but I wasn't monitoring
but
that.
You know those lights though.
I know the lights.
The lights. When you see that red, that dark red, it's like death.
Yeah, I think that was the whole race.
Yeah.
I think it might have got orange a little bit once or twice.
A little second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys will see on the video, he's causing a bunch of commotion.
You won't see me very much.
Yeah, you know what? You won't see him.
Anytime you do, we'll zoom in because I'm 20 dudes ahead.
Yeah, he's
acting a fool.
He's causing all the pain that I'm dealing with in the back. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. But it was a good race, man. It was definitely cool to have I guess a teammate. Yeah, it was a teammate.
Yeah,
it was definitely a teammate. And then just being able to see him work and seeing when he pulls off of like, all right, like now it's time to, all right, now it's time to get right and walk in and make sure his efforts don't go to waste.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, I didn't make the race easy.
No.
I made it hard on me, but it was hard for everyone else too.
Hard for everyone. As soon as he dipped, the pace slowed down. So that tells you something. That tells you something for sure. But yeah, dude, I'm stoked. Got to hang out with Nick.
Yeah.
It was a wild, man. Wild Thursday, bro. It was wild.
We were talking about it, but I think the Austin cycling scene is the only scene that I know of that like people hang out outside of bikes.
Nice.
Like people are going and doing square dancing or going to see their friends DJing.
Facts.
Or what have you, like, but you see all your cycling friends off bikes like all the time, and it seems like a real community, not just like I know these people because we ride bikes, but I know these people and like still want to hang out with them.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, but I also like I don't have an experience with as many different places as you do. So yeah, like, how does it compare to like Atlanta to Houston to LA? Like,
I think people do things, but they it's not like this. So if anybody who's really been like, oh, we do it just like Austin, I don't know. I think it might be cap. I think it might be cap for real. Bro, it was crazy. We're in the club, going crazy. Nick's DJing, lights going off. It's just nuts. And you turn around, and then it starts getting packed, and then you're just like, "That's a cyclist. That's a cyclist. That's a cyclist. I just raced with you." Da da da. Like it was like kind of just crazy. So LA's pretty cool. They're once they know you, like, and you solidify yourself and keep showing up, like you can earn your stripes. But I don't think they really get out there like that. I feel like Austin is a city where they'll burn it on both ends, man. Because we'll be in there late at night, and then the next day they're back on the bike at like 6, 7.
I mean, especially Nick.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Nick, man. Nick, you're a wild boy.
Shout out to Nick.
You're a real wild one, dude. You're a real wild one, bro. So, dude, you know what else I thought was pretty cool? Even though we're just starting, it's pretty cool. Like you're bumping into people who are in the scene that you've ridden with in a while, and for a while, and they're like, is that so and so, or you know what I mean? Like, is that, and like from the podcast. So it's pretty cool for the people who are tuning in, are actually showing love, and it's connecting, and we're starting to see the dots connect in real life. So
yeah, because you and I, like, you know, we know. Yeah. A good amount of mutual people, but we also like each know quite a few people that like you know a lot of folks that I don't, and vice versa.
For sure.
And so we're out a driveway, and a girl I know is like, "Is that the guy you're doing the podcast with?"
Crazy.
And I don't know. It's super cool that like people are recognizing and
for sure.
drawing the connection.
Fire.
Pretty tight.
It's fire. Because it's what we're trying to do. Like, literally bridge the gap, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got folks, I got folks. It's like we all trying to do the same things, and you know, let's talk about it. Let's live it. You know. So it's been pretty cool. That's been definitely one of the seeing the fruits of a labor type thing. Because you know what I mean? We actually really go hard into this, y'all. Like I know, like it's episode 3, like. How much work can you do? But it's like, it's not as easy as one might think. Or maybe it's as hard as people do think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so we definitely do put in the work and grind it out on the bike. Pause. Crazy. Grind it out. But yeah, you know, yeah, we do it.
Speaking of putting in the work, and you were talking about it's your first time doing structured training. Like, what's that like? How you feeling?
It's cool. It's more or less of like trusting the process. Sometimes I will see the schedule and will not be happy. But if I just get it done, it feels so much better knowing I've done the work truly, and don't have that anxiety looming. You know what I mean? Just like, am I fit enough? Like, oh, AJ showed up today. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it might get a little crazy. Like, now it's like, all right, bro, like, you know how to race. Numbers are coming up. Sprint numbers are coming up. It's cool. I'm enjoying it, man. I'm just trying to really just, like, now, if anything's just, like, watch your recovery, right? Like, make sure you recover right. Don't be out all night, all the time. Don't be having people over. I don't have people over. I'm just saying hypothetically. You know, like it's so just doing that. And I think we kind of talked about that in the first episode. It's like trying not to get lost in the sauce, and it's been good, even though we early into the season, but I think we found the rhythm, found the pace that we can be able to. Yeah,
I mean, that's good because, like you said, we talked about it in the first episode, but that's before it started. That's you talking about what you're planning to do, and it's not always easy to follow through with it, just like I was doing a driveway. But yeah, like it's tight that you're actually being consistent with it and making sure like you're holding yourself accountable. Yeah. Which it's tight that you and I are working on this together.
Oh, 100%, bro.
As an accountability partner, 100%. Like it's invaluable.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I can't put a price on this dude's head, dude. Like, for real. Like, seriously, bro. It's my time, man. I had to call him, freaking the fuck out. Like, bro, this shit on me. And you know what I mean? Actually having somebody who's actually going through it with you, and for real, especially even with the knee of me dealing with being sick and all these things coming up, like you have somebody who's actually going through that. So it's been pretty tight. It's been pretty tight. Which, you know, okay, cool. Which, you know, like a lot of people don't have that, or people have that and they don't know that they're even using that or leaning on that, or some people who are probably out there who who want the same thing. So I would say, guys, phenom.com. is it Phenom?
I think it's Phenom Cycle Club.
Yeah, Phenom Cycle Club. Drop an email, drop something in there. If you're interested in bike racing and want to do with some cool guys that are fast and have fun on and off the bike, it might be a place for you guys to go. Check them out, talk to them, shoot them an email. They might call you, give you a chat, and come out, do a teardown with us at the Peddler.
Oh yeah,
for sure, every Tuesday.
Yeah, no, it's tight that Phenom and the Peddler are working together, like we said in the last episode.
Yeah.
And now the notorious Tuesday teardown or Thursday throwdown, depending on the time of the year, has moved from its previous starting point of Flat Track Coffee to the Peddler. Peddler's normally closes at 6 o'clock on weekdays, but
we out of there, bro. As soon as 5:59, we come, bro. Don't even try to pull up.
But the support from the shop is awesome. These dudes are staying here until 6:30 for the ride to leave and make sure that everyone has what they need taken care of before the ride.
Showing love, trying to get you everything you need, man.
Yeah.
Y'all need to take a piss? $5. Come on in, man. We got you for real, bro.
Yeah, but it's awesome seeing that, like seeing my two worlds coming together.
100%. It's crazy. I be calling him all the time, y'all. I swear to God, I be like, bro, I think it's time for you to move back, bro. Everything is already here, bro. All right, the city's lit. Yep, we're going out tonight. Well, I don't be going out. But, I gotta sell him, But yeah, it's been crazy to see this manifest, like for real. Yeah, it's been nuts.
And you started a teardown with him. You led him out to Mount Bunnell, and then
let him out, gave him the best lead out.
Then you did your own workout.
Yeah, exactly. Then I go and do the easy work compared to turning it down. I can't do that. Maybe when driveway goes away and it's super hot, maybe I'll jump out there and start doing teardowns.
Maybe once they're doing Saturday driveways.
Facts, yeah. Once they start doing Saturday driveways, I'll come out to a teardown, do a complete one, and give y'all some love on, was it Great Northern?
Yeah, Great Northern Sprint.
Great Northern Sprint, and try that. You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm going to lead you guys out to Bunnell every time. And I'm going to go do my workout because I got driveway on Thursday. Actually, yeah, you got the T-shirt right here.
Yeah, shout out to Nicole Mertz for designing this new driveway lineup. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Nicole.
We got Tolly, and we got Tolly, and we got Tolly. He's on here a couple times.
Tolly, we got you
2-3 times.
we got you a couple times.
We got our girl Monica over here.
Monica over here. We got
Nick is right behind Tolly, I think. He's right in here.
Nick, I know Nick got to be on there, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Nick right here.
That is Nick.
That's Nick. Damn, that's crazy. Yo, Carl, you got Carl up here. Yeah, Nicole.
Yeah, shout out Nicole. This is a crazy design. I don't know why Ellis isn't on it.
I don't know. I'm not. I just need it. Just give me a shirt. I understand. Let me earn my stripes. I ain't did enough yet. You're right.
Yeah, we gotta move up to that P123 field.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, maybe next week.
Yeah, I mean, I won't be here next week, but next month when I'm down here to race again.
Yeah, we'll double up.
I'll be doubling up.
We'll double up
for sure.
Yeah, why not?
Mix it up in the 3-4 and then just try and survive.
Yeah, just have fun, pick lawns. I definitely think, man, doing the 1-2-3s helps you realize what's going on.
Oh yeah,
it's like I think if anybody's a 3, highly recommend you hopping in a 1-2-3 and understanding like actually how to race your bike. Mm-hmm. Don't get us wrong, 3-4 field we fly. Like don't think it's sweet.
Yeah, it averaged like 26.5.
Yeah, 26.5. Some guys might have averaged closer to 27. Yeah, like dude, like yeah, we're not sticking around for nobody. So,
but I think the 1-2-3 field was doing like 28,
30
for an hour.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Which is nuts. Those guys were flying, but that just shows you how close the levels really are, because that's only like 2 miles per hour, 3 miles per hour. I mean, effort wise, we know what that feels like. But when you're getting up to these speeds, it's like pretty crazy. But it's early too. And for both ends, I don't want anybody to think that.
Yeah, no,
whatever.
Get cocky.
Yeah. I don't want anybody to ever think like whatever they saw from this driveway that we had, that like that's how we.
Yeah, I mean, if that was the case, then I would never finish a race.
Like, stop. You know what you're saying? Like, we got shit coming this year.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I swear, I'm for real. Wait till this shit gets straight. There's a little bit more straightening, and it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, you know, with like the current condition I'm in, like I can ride now. I took those 2.5 weeks off, but like I've figured out over the past couple of days like that I can ride and it's going well. So I'm gonna slowly ramp back into training.
For sure.
I'm not gonna immediately jump back into the 20-hour weeks that I was doing, but I'll probably do a 10-hour week or so next week, 15, and then maybe 20, and build back up. But I've been going insane these past couple weeks not being able to ride.
Yeah.
Insane. I've been laid up in bed playing Legend of Zelda. Which, I mean, that's cool for like, you know, a few hours.
Yeah, for sure.
And not for 2 weeks straight.
You're doing more than that, bro. He's reading books. He was working on a mentor.
Doing a couple videos here and there.
Yeah, you did a couple videos as well. Yeah, it's just making sure you're just walking with yourself properly.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? You got to, because this is the cycling stuff. I'm not gonna lie, like I've seen with the scene that like some of us in the scene don't have a healthy relationship with certain things.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a type A scene where everyone is obsessed with what they're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, an endurance sport where to be good, you've got to put in a significant amount of time each week. That's the only type of person it can attract.
You gotta go like fucking. You gotta go crazy. You gotta go crazy with this shit. You gotta go in, but also finding that balance and trying to understand what is real. Staying in touch with real life, because we definitely probably have. Me and you both have definitely had times where we did a bunch of training on the bike, but that was literally it. Like in life, like okay, like I might be waking up and doing other things, but like training was like the most important thing, and everything else was kind of like, oh well. But then let some crazy go happen on a bike, and then you like all these things you've been suppressing just because you've been like trying to outride it, and it's like comes back, and like you just have to deal with it. So it's been kind of. It's kind of cool that you've been able to deal with the setbacks and still being able to keep yourself going through it rather than letting it like happen to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. No, I mean, I've got a great support system. I've got, you know, my family. I've got friends. I've got you like as a great support system that I can always talk to about anything that's going on. And without that community, like. I wouldn't be in nearly as good of a spot as I am.
I swear. I definitely think what's crazy too, because I feel like, man, like I don't really be having too many people who are really trying to achieve the same things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like on some real shit, like really trying to do it or see or know what we know, because I have homies that are at the highest level of this. And you got homies that you're ridden with in collegiate that are at the highest level, like winning races at Tulsa, and likewise. So it's like we are very adjacent to these higher levels, and it's like we're in this area that almost like can't be seen.
Yeah, we just got to bridge the gap.
Literally, that's it, y'all. Like
we just got to move from here to there.
Yeah, and that's
close it.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's literally what we're doing. This is this whole thing.
No, it's been sick though, because like, you know, I'm only here for a weekend a month. And so there are people that I haven't seen since I moved away. Because, you know, you only see so many people each weekend.
For sure.
But it's been tight. Like I ran into multiple people this week that are like, hey man, like I've seen some of the videos you've been putting out. I've seen the podcast. Like it's cool. Yeah. And that like fills me with gratitude.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Oh, 100%.
Like Nick was saying, like he liked it and he wanted to be on one.
Yeah.
Like that was a huge compliment.
I had Ant too say the same thing. And
Really?
He's like, dude, when y'all get me on one, he's just like, nah, you can't have me on there. We just be talking shit. And like,
That's exactly what we want.
Yeah, I was like, bro, that's exactly what we
If
doing.
it's too much, we'll cut it out.
Yeah, no, 100%, bro. We make sure it's never too much.
If you guys are enjoying, please make sure to like and subscribe.
Please.
It does help out. If you're listening on Spotify, rate us. You can rate the podcast. Give us 5 stars if you're liking what you're hearing.
We seeing a little bit of growth.
We're
seeing a little bit of growth.
You talking about on the channel?
Yeah, on the channel's been growing, and we've been seeing the bike builds. Man, people love bikes.
People do love the build breakdown stuff, especially when it's like someone who knows the technicalities of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool seeing that people are enjoying that stuff. Maybe we'll get your Giant or maybe even some of the Peddler bikes out and do little build breakdowns.
For sure. That'd be kind of fire. Yeah, we have a plethora.
We got a plethora of bikes, and we know how to ride it and actually like review how it feels, what it feels like, what it's putting down.
Yeah.
You know.
I gotta warranty those bars first. I can't.
You do have to warranty those indies.
Oh, y'all.
Ellis had a run in with a little turtle.
Yep. Little fucking turtle.
Not a real turtle. One of those little white hemispheres that separates the bike lane from the car lane.
Yeah. We got it right here. Yeah.
Oh, you got it on camera?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were like throwing it up like an insert or something.
Yeah, no, like a photo of y'all. Maybe we might, but it's
okay.
Yeah, it's just a throw photo.
Yeah. So what happened there?
Man, yeah. What the hell, dude? So I guess truck veers with a cyclist, and the guy veers with him. This is at the end of like a 5-hour ride. So I'm trying to eat. And so I see the veer and I'm like, oh, that truck got super close. Weird, but normal, sadly. And then what I don't notice, he doesn't veer because of the truck. He veers because the truck hit the turtle, and the turtle has now moved over, and I have food in one hand, and I snot my rear brake, and then I chop the turtle, and all I know is I'm trying to hold the bike and slam my nuts right on the top tube. And not even, I guess it's not the nuts, my tank. It was perfect, guys.
Right in the chamois.
Right in the chamois. I can have kids still. And take it down, land on the side. Kit was fine. I'm fine. Had a little road rash on my knee. Nothing crazy. But the bars got cracked. So
your NV road bars are cracked.
Yeah.
So time for a little warranty.
But shout out to NV. I think they have like 3 years, no questions asked. So I should be getting those sent off. Probably this week, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you work at a shop.
Yeah, probably.
Should be able to get it out.
It's been busy, man. Yeah, dude, it's been really busy with
that's
it
good.
being. Yeah, that's good for the company. It's good for the business. That's good for them. But it's Miranda's been gone, so it's been a little bit heavier load on the sales and still with receiving and still trying to make customers feel like they're getting the time that they need and not trying to rush people out and still trying to take time for ourselves. Service has been slammed. Everybody's been getting the spring fever, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I guess people just been ready to get back on bikes and just go. And so we've been trying to get everybody their bikes back that's been sitting in their garage for a year and get them out rolling and enjoying outside because Austin's outside type of city. So yeah, it's been busy, man. What about you up in Dallas? What's
I just had to do a wheel rebuild on an NV wheel. Yeah. Guy brought in his bike and brought in his NV M50 wheel, I think it's a mountain bike wheel. And one of the spokes was just completely loose, so it was way out of true. These have internal spoke nipples,
for sure.
So I've got to pull the tire off, drain all the sealant, take the tubeless tape off, and I find that the nipple is not attached to the spoke because it cracked in half. it had corroded from sealant getting under the previous tubeless tape job. So I replaced that nipple, and I'm going and truing the wheel, and another breaks as I'm tensioning it up. So I call the dude, like, hey, unfortunately, all your brass nipples on this wheel are extremely corroded, and they're just going to keep breaking until we replace them all, so we need to do a full rebuild. So got that done last week, did a full rebuild on it, which was super cool. Nice way to spend an afternoon.
For sure.
But
For sure.
a lot of people bringing stuff like that out where they're getting ready for the year, taking it out the garage, or just taking it like out of winter riding mode where the elements are pretty rough on everything. So yeah, it's cool seeing it pick up a bit. You know, the bike industry has been in pretty rough times for the past year and a half, 2 years.
For sure.
That like post-COVID boom and like bust that happened. So it's nice seeing like sales and service pick up a bit again.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because it was kind of a rough winter.
Yeah, it got kind of spooky. It got a little spooky for sure. So it's definitely been good to see it. But man, fuck, like I feel like right now, if you don't have like a smooth system to deal with it, and already have that in place, it can kind of like it can be wearing on you right now, especially if you end up getting short staff, or new systems come in play. It can definitely kind of feel like a lot. But just know this is just a moment, just a part of the year, and this is not how it's always going to be. Because once it gets 100, we already know how it was last summer. Like, it's busy in the morning up until noon, and then until noon till 3.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on. People are scared for their lives.
Yeah. And then I've been learning to do bike fits, which is pretty cool.
That's crazy.
You know, the shop, we've got a coaching staff, and so we'll do like your standard basic fit whenever you buy a bike, but then we also have pretty in-depth on the trainer fits, and then we have like a retool fit system. So I've been doing a couple fits here and there, being monitored by one of the coaches and learning how that goes, which has been pretty cool. It is a weird shop. It's completely different from like this style of local bike shop, neighborhood bike shop vibes. It's a corporation. They've got locations all over the country. They don't really have the same compassion that smaller shops have. So I definitely miss that.
You can feel it. It's like something living, breathing, and it's like a robot, like an android.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
So that sucks, but it's a job. It makes money, and yeah, it at least it has the flexibility that I can come down here once a month and chop it up with you.
True.
And get a some good riding in and everything.
For sure. Pump that life back in him, man, and then let him go get that bread. Pause. I don't know, man. Pumping it like, getting life in you, man, like real. You know what I mean? Because Austin's forever changing. You can almost kind of feel it when you get outside, type thing.
Yeah,
it's a little bit different of a city.
You know, since I've left, everyone has always said Austin has changed so much. Austin's not the same Austin as it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, whenever you lived here, whenever you were young in Austin. But everywhere is like that. Everywhere has changed. It's not just Austin that's changed. I mean, everywhere in the country has, in my opinion, gotten worse. But, day-to-day life for your average person has gotten worse. But day-to-day life has changed everywhere, and Austin's no different. You can't control it. You can't get jaded about it, because if you get jaded about it, you're not going to enjoy anything. You know? Mm-hmm. What were you saying?
I was thinking about Drake jaded.
Always thinking about Drake.
No. Hell no. You can't. No,
Always thinking about Drake.
Always thinking about Drake. All day I think
You
about Drake.
always thinking about that Schmeat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? I was like, you can't say that, bro, because you know that's like trendy, bro. I had some dudes that's like, yo, have you seen it? It's like, what? Like, fuck no, bro.
I need a max win.
No, I'm not looking for that, man. Ain't nobody looking for that. But no, yeah, for sure. You definitely don't want to be jaded. I feel like as long as you just keep doing the things that brought you to Austin, like, it'll be fun. Mm-hmm. Like, keep riding your bike, bro. Like, keep hanging out with friends, see friends, pop out, go eat food, go to different spots. Sometimes take the slower route. Sometimes don't go to the same spot. Maybe take a ride around the neighborhood and actually see what's going on, because you might see some opportunities for new things.
Yeah.
Like, man, we went to this shit crazy, because this was right across the street from me.
Yeah, the gelato spot.
The gelato spot.
It's
like
Gelatoro.
Yeah.
Where I got my coffee.
Which is crazy. It used to be the old Juice Land, then Juice Land like shared the space, so Juice Land is still in there. Mm-hmm. And we're sitting in there, and I was just like, man, like this is a little bit of a vibe.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is like it's like right there. Like I'm like, man, I could throw stones and shit.
Also, it's unfortunate that Ellis lives closest to probably the worst Chipotle.
Dude.
Fuck Chipotle on North Lamar.
Dude, North Lamar, you guys are ass. What is going on, bro? I went to Barbara.
Yeah, I took him over to Barbara Jordan Chipotle.
Dude.
And probably got loaded up on double the food that you would get.
I got so much love, gang. Shout out to my boy. I don't know who he was, but homie back there.
He was stacking it.
He said he liked work. He said he liked going to work. He wouldn't... How might I help you? Man was like, yeah, what's going on? Lively, bro. People showing us love there. It's cool. And that's what it's about. We need more spots like that, bro. And that's kind of like the peddler with bikes, bro. Like, we're not going to ever, you know what I mean? Do the skim them.
It's never the bare minimum.
The bare minimum, bro. We're going to make sure you straight. Just make sure you come correct.
Mm-hmm. Well, tonight, we're recording the night of Mid-South. And that looks crazy.
What?
We're recording the night Mid-South happened. Right now. Mid-South happened today.
Yeah, Mid-South, for sure. What the fuck was that going?
I don't know. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, why are you so confused? You showed me this.
Like, Mid-South. It's like, Mid-South is in Oklahoma. Wait. What?
Anyway.
Yeah,
Sure. We're recording the night, Mid-South happened this morning. We had a couple friends
Ariel.
race that. Ariel,
Becca.
Michael, Becca, yeah. Why did they do that? You that mud pit was from today, right?
Oh, I thought, yeah.
That mud pit was from today?
Yeah, that's from today.
That looked miserable.
That's throwing it up right here.
Fuck the bullshit, bro. I ain't getting in that water.
This is crazy. Shout out to you, Alonzo for that. That's hell no. Hell to the no.
Yeah, I don't know. You keep on asking me why I do this gravel stuff, and when I see stuff like that, I don't know how to answer.
Yeah, bro. It's not. I'm not. Never. Like, yeah, y'all. It's not happening.
It's silly.
You're right. It's silly.
It's silly.
Silly. I got too much others I'm stressing about to be going putting myself in extra stress.
Laura dislocated her thumb.
What's going on?
And popped it back in and finished the race.
And kept her nails done too. Shout out to you.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
Nails look good. Shout out to shorties with nails. You get your nails done. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, no, it was crazy. It was nuts.
Yeah.
It was nuts. Yeah, respect to y'all. Never.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I might go out there to a party with y'all, but no. And I doubt that. Come to Tulsa. Just come to Tulsa. We'll throw a party there. It'll be a good
It's
time.
close to Stillwater.
Close. Come on out. We'll have a good time. Crybaby Hill. Go out tonight. After Crybaby. It'd be lit. Yeah, man. Fuck that. I'm not your phone. Like, I'm from the dirt.
I'm not trying to go back.
No. Yeah, I made it out. Yo, I fucking woke up. It was dark. I woke up and first thing I got the tape in the mouth. You know what I mean? I got my whole modalities and whatnot about me. But at first thing I said, bro, it's still dark out.
Hey, we woke up in the dark, and now we're recording in the dark.
Look, we go all fucking day. Quit playing with us, bro. No, we go all day, bro. For real. And then we still got shit going on. We still got grab dinner. Still gotta do some other things, and we going out tonight too. So yeah, like we literally, the day don't stop, and it's 10 o'clock.
Is it? Damn.
Holy fuck! It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I guess we didn't get started until after 8.
All right, yeah, y'all. That time was very aggressive. That definitely hurt my feelings. We out, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Much love. We'll see you guys at the driveway at a crit near you. And keep tapping in, man. We got a lot of content, bunch of things planned. Show some love. Showing love is free, baby. We ain't asking you to pay nothing. So you know what I'm saying. Just go with us on this adventure and just vibe out. You feel me?
Yeah. Peddler Bike Shop, Phenom Cycling Club, Bridging the Gap Cycling, coming to a race near you.
Bah, 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 bah. You old hoes, you already know what's going on. Stupid, goofy.